Hello, everyone. My name is SwiftX Miles, and tonight is the official 2024 IJCC presidential debate. We welcome viewers watching on YouTube and all around the world tonight, from the US to Europe, all the way to Asia and beyond. ChickenDog and EJ Lennon are moments away from taking stage in what could be the most unprecedented debate to ever be. The debate will go for about 40 minutes, and both candidates and their campaigns have not been provided with questions or ahead of the debate. The debate will have no breaks, and each candidate will get 2 minutes to answer each question, with 1 minute for follow-ups, clarifications, and responses. Each candidate's microphone will only be turned on when they are allowed to speak, meaning that the candidates will be muted so there is no crosstalk. EJ Lennon has won the coin toss and has decided to have the closing statement and not open it up. ChickenDog will open up the statement, and ChickenDog will appear on the right, with EJ Lennon appearing on the left of the camera. Now, let's welcome both ChickenDog and EJ Lennon in this debate. Thank you all very much for being here. All right, so ChickenDog, you would like to start with the opening statement. So please, ChickenDog, go ahead and start with your opening statement. Hold up. Please restart. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, sorry about that. This is very unprofessional on EJ's part. Me and Swift were waiting here around early minutes before this was starting, and he just kept leaving and joining, bro. And like, EJ, what setup do you have, dog? Like, God, like, I think you were even lagging before we start this, man. You want to talk about that? You want to say something?
I was having connection issues, man. I was trying to join, and like Discord was like acting up. I couldn't join. It was like it wasn't connecting. I mean, to the VC. The VC wasn't connecting. It was taking a while to
Okay.
connect. I was having connection issues.
Okay.
That wasn't my fault, bro. I was having connection issues. Don't be calling me out on something like this, you know? I don't know why you're doing that.
Well, I was asking a question. Why are you being so defensive?
Why do I?
Thank you, Swift, for bringing me here for this debate. Today, me and EJ are gonna go at it, answer questions, and I'm here to have fun, and I'm gonna show you all my views, my opinions of my party, and I hope you all have a good time.
Just said, like I'm just here to answer some questions from the community and just share my viewpoints on what I want to do for the IJCC, and of course also have fun doing it.
Alrighty, thank you both for your statement. Alright, now we'll get to the questions, and we begin with these questions. So the first question is going to be about the IJCC safety and international relations with other countries, particularly the USA, which is where the IJCC is based. EJ Lennon EJ, you have said in the past multiple times that you would boost relations with the US, turning IJCC into a second state within the United States. ChickenDog, you have stated that you would like to have tighter relations with the US, but stay independent from nations, handling IJCC as an organization. So for this question, we're going to give this to ChickenDog. Please, ChickenDog, move forward with your statement.
So yeah, we want to still be connected with the US because, you know, the land of the free. And we got to get all the connections as possible because we want no enemies. We want peace around the world. And most of the people from IJC are from America and from the UK, Europe, all around the globe. And we want to stay as a community as a whole, no matter where you're from. You're always welcome in the IJC.
All right. EJ, you get 1 minute for a follow-up.
Yeah, I mean, what I was planning to do. I mean, I'm planning to keep the community united, and that was my goal as for the IJCC, to basically what ChickenDog was saying. I'm planning to have great, like, for example, you know, being the leader of the Irish Party, I have appointed Aaron Trickey as the Irish representative, the Irish Party representative for Ireland, and then I'm planning to have other Irish Party representatives in other parts of the world of the IJCC have a rep in like the UK or like in other parts of Europe or even in the States. I mean, I obviously represent the Irish American division, and that's basically the goal.
All right, Chicken Dog, if you would like to follow up, you have 1 minute.
All right. Now, EJ, I thought it was interesting that you brought up Aaron Tricky. I thought that was really interesting, man, because wasn't that guy accusing you of some stuff and you went to jail for?
Oh, are you talking about that the court case
No,
DUI from
not the
like
court
3
case
years ago?
because remember you went to prison multiple times for false crimes.
Yeah.
You were guilty of those crimes,
Okay.
right?
Yep.
Yep. So you admit you're guilty of those crimes.
Yes, but
I don't know if
But-
you were elected, if you're going to commit more crimes.
if I am elected as president, I would not be committing any more crimes. Also, I also just want to point this out. I did get a letter from the IJCC stating that I have been cleared to run in the election. Also stating that I have been cleared of all charges in the past.
Where's the letter?
Gentlemen,
Mhm.
we are going to move forward with the with another additional question
I don't-
regarding this. We'll move forward with another additional question regarding this. This specific question is going to be over specifically also regarding international relations as well. As you are both aware, right now at this moment, the 2024 presidential election in the United States is underway. Early election has started just in Michigan, and there has been some amazing turnout within Michigan. Specifically, a lot of voters, specifically with Kamala Harris and both Donald J. Trump and J.D. Vance. So, my question for both of you in terms of international relations, in terms of the election, would would you be willing to work with either candidate to further the boost or expansion of the IJCC, or would you like to stay an independent organization? EJ Lennon, you could go ahead and follow up this question.
I would prefer to stay as an independent. I would not want to work with either candidate that's running in the United States presidential election. I prefer to to do my own thing. I prefer to stay independent and not be associated with with the two candidates that are running for president of the United States.
All right, Chicken, you get 1 minute for a follow up.
All right. Honestly, I would prefer to stay independent too because you know, I don't have anything against or any of the people like running for president right now in America, but I kind of want to do my own thing, but still be close with the country. You know what I mean? If they need help, we'll contact them, we'll communicate with them, but I don't think I would work with them personally.
Okay. The reason we asked this question is because Mr. Eamon J. Lennon, in the past, you have had some certain in 2020 comments regarding questions of supporting Donald Trump. Now you've been accused of being a MAGA supporter for a very long amount of time. We ask you a question of you state that you would not work with either candidate, but in the past you have supported both candidates. You get 1 minute to go ahead and follow up with this question.
Just because I've supported Trump in the past does not mean I would like to work with him as IJCC president. I would like to not be associated with the United States. I'd rather be an independent and I would rather not work with him.
Chicken Dog, you get 1 minute for follow up. 30 seconds actually for follow up.
Yeah, because he knows I'm gonna go make it 2 minutes. EJ, first off, man, that is such the boldest lie I ever heard in my life. I literally see you, like, on your IG story, like, endorsing Trump, like, supporting Trump. I don't know what you're talking about, man. I just don't know. I just feel like you're just straight out lying about that.
I literally just said that I do support him, but I do not want to work with him.
I don't know.
Regarding the IJCC.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I did say I'd rather be independent as an independent candidate. I'd rather be an independent leader and not be associated
But why would
with
you support
the
him?
United States
To be
election.
independent.
Supporting
Gentlemen,
him and then working with him were two different.
gentlemen, we must move on with the next question. Next question is going to be from a Q&A question. This was question apparently by Lafrazo. So this next question is going to be specifically in regards to relations with international countries. There has been questions of a recent movement called the far-right Joy-Con communists, otherwise known as the FRJC. The FRJC is designated as a terrorist group in countries such as Canada and Sweden. They have not been designated a terrorist group within the United States. My question for you is, there has been rumors apparently that a lot of the Irish Party members have been working with, in terms of just everything as a whole, the far-right Joy-Con communists. As you, EJ, being the front runner and the leader of the Irish Party, my question for you specifically is, are these statements true? That in regards to the far-right Joy-Con communists, that you are working with them, and in any way you are currently having affiliated partnerships or monetary partnerships with these individuals?
That is not true. That is not true. Also, if I'm correct, if I am not mistaken, I think you yourself has also been accused of working with the FRJC.
Sir, we ask you not to. We ask that you refrain from answering the question with responses regarding to me or any people that are currently behind our staffing team for this debate. Please continue on with your answer.
I understand. I understand. I would like to say, though, I am not working with the FRJC, and I have been rightfully accused by Lafrazo that I am working with him. He claimed to be he made a false claim. He made a false claim that I am associated with that with his organization, but that is not true.
Chicken Dog, you will have 30 seconds to answer or follow up this question.
Okay. Now, this is a question for EJ. EJ, are you part of the new Irish Party or the Irish Party? Think carefully.
I am part of the Irish Party, not the new Irish Party.
So you're a part of the original Irish Party that committed all the crimes.
What crimes?
EJ, do I have to even say it for you, bro?
We can go ahead and mediate with this with some with fact checking.
The crimes that I have been cleared of, the crimes that I have been cleared of, which is why why I am allowed to run in the election.
Yeah, but wouldn't it be the new party? That's, you know what I'm saying? The old party is the issue, well, not the new one.
No, the new Irish Party, you don't understand. The new Irish Party is the Irish Party that is currently making EJ Lennon clones, in search of a new leader.
One. That's what I heard.
Huh?
I heard it was the old one, man.
No, that is the new Irish Party. I think I mentioned this before in a previous court case, that the new Irish Party is currently making clones of me, in a way to, because they the new Irish Party was founded by a bunch of rebels that are trying to eliminate me.
So this is my question: if the Irish Party is making clones of you, right?
Yes.
Why still have new in the title? Why don't you rebrand? That's just kind of sus to me.
I don't know, because that's the people that rebelled against me that decided to name it that.
No.
All right, we will move on to the next question.
Mm-hmm.
Next question is going to be in regards to funding and taxes within the IJCC. Given the recent fluctuations of the economy and concerns over stuff such as inflation, many Americans have voiced their concern over the current economy. How do you plan on addressing these economic challenges, particularly when it comes to taxes? Will your policies prioritize tax cuts, increase spending, or other strategies to provide relief to middle-class families with ensuring long-term stability? As you guys are aware, this is currently an issue within the United States and a worry of concern, of course. There has been concerns that this could affect the IJCC and particularly IJCC Island, which was founded by our current IJCC president, President Ginger Gannon. Obviously, Ginger Snap Gannon is not going to be running for re-election, deciding to retire after one period term due to personal circumstances. I'm going to follow up this question and give it to EJ Lennon. EJ Lennon, you have 1 minute, or actually 2 minutes, to go ahead and answer this question.
And what is the question?
The question is, how will you tackle funding and taxes within the IJCC in terms of stuff such as tax cuts, increase or decrease spending, or other strategies and reliefs specifically for middle class, high class, low class families while ensuring long-term economic stability?
I mean, I plan to continue. So Ginger Snap Gannon, he created the Ginger Coin currency. I feel one thing I would probably going to work on is helping members of the IJC. I would probably work on helping lower the tax rate for members of the IJCC by and not increasing, keeping prices low and such stuff like that.
Chicken Dog, you have another 2 minutes to follow up this question as well.
All right, thank you, Swift. I'm gonna get straight to the point. No one likes taxes, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna basically, try to make it so everyone just can be just like have enough money to live middle class and just be like stable, like the people that have like make enough work, like for, you know what I mean, Swift? Like,
yes,
I'm gonna like.
So you're gonna get rid of taxes completely? Is that what you're saying?
No, I didn't say completely. Don't get my words twisted. I see what you're trying to do, EJ. Don't get my words twisted.
Yeah, I see. Okay.
I said lower taxes because taxes are getting way too high, and I feel like I'm not saying as IJC because I feel like that government is way better on handling these issues. I feel like more in other countries it's a bigger problem, and we don't want to make it to that extreme. So I will make sure that won't happen.
EJ, you have 1 minute to follow up this response.
I'm planning to basically I kind of said this something very similar about lowering taxes. I'm planning to do the same exact thing. If I'm elected, I would definitely. I feel taxes have definitely been a bit too high the last 4 years in the IJCC, and I definitely plan to make a lower.
EJ, you can continue speaking. You have 35 seconds.
Yes, and then of course, I will continue the currency that President Ginger Snap Gannon started. I would continue the Ginger Coin within the IJCC.
Chicken Dog, you can go ahead and follow up.
Okay, wasn't the Irish Party committing tax fraud a few years ago?
I do not recall what you were talking. I do not recall what you're talking about. That is false information.
And and was it some of the workers arrested for that?
There was no tax fraud with the Irish Party. I do not know what you're talking about.
You don't know what you're talking about because you're part of the new Irish Party, huh?
I am not part of the new Irish Party. I just told you this. No, I am not part of the new Irish Party.
So wait, you're not a part of the new Irish Party.
I am not part of the new
words now.
I never said that. No, you're twisting my words. I never said that.
No. You literally just said.
No. I am not part of the New Irish Party. I literally just said that earlier. So I literally just said the New Irish Party are making the EJ Lennon clones. Why would I be associated with the group that's making clones of me?
I don't know, man. You keep going back and forth. You're changing your story. It doesn't add up.
No, I'm not going back and forth. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. I am not been going back and forth.
I don't know, man.
Are you sure about that now? Are you sure about that now?
The people should be worried about you. That's all I'm gonna say.
But worried about me for what? What do you mean?
You're just not a trustworthy guy, man.
Are you sure about that?
I'm pretty sure.
I can be very, very trustworthy.
Gentlemen, we will move on to our next question. We actually are not finished with in regards to funding and taxes. We have approximately 2 other questions regarding this matter as well. We will get to the second Q&A question. This is a Q&A question from Chuki. Chuki has asked specifically in regards to 2020, about 4 years ago, Chicken Dog, you had posted a video in support of EJ Lennon. Of course, you no longer support EJ Lennon, disowning him as a part of your party.
Oh yeah.
Most importantly, within the video, this has been used in political campaign ads from EJ Lennon's campaign with Lennon Nexus 2024, Make IJCC Irish Again. Of course, in the video, it is used that you will vote, that Chicken Dog wants people to vote for EJ Lennon. And on top of that, there is stuff regarding free pizza. Now, Fox News has reportedly in the past also talked about the quote-unquote communist idea of free pizza, saying that they don't like it, they don't support it, they would not like to see free pizza be integrated into a US system, international system, or IJCC system. My follow-up for you regarding this is, what is your plan for world peace, and will it involve free pizza? You have 2 minutes, Chicken Dog, to answer this question.
Okay, first off, can I run it back a few steps and talk about what EJ said in his campaign? First off, I want to say this right now. He paid me to do that. I didn't do that by free will. He paid me to do that. It was a job because I used to work for his party. I don't anymore because of the court case stuff happened, and also he got arrested a few times. And also all of his crimes, I can't support that. And I want to protect the IJCC from any threats. And EJ, I think is a big threat to come to the country. And I got to protect the people, man.
Can you get to your statement regarding free pizza?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to get to. As for free pizza, as for my current campaign, I never said that. But however, I wouldn't mind giving the people free pizza. For a day.
For a day? So it would only be for a day. And you would not give...
For EJ's party for never giving out free pizza.
So you would only give free pizza out for a day. You wouldn't give it out for a consecutive 4 years if you were elected.
Well, that would be physically impossible in inflation. But I would go to New York and give people the pizza.
In terms of policy, though, in terms of how long this will be provided... Will this be provided by a bi-monthly, monthly, weekly, bi-monthly basis? What will be the basis in terms of free pizza?
Well, I never said, I only said this. I'm just giving it out once because I never said I was giving it out at all. I'm saying EJ was in the past when I was making his campaign video. But however, since his company never did that, his campaign, none of the management, I'll do that for one day when I go to the city. I'll give out all the free pizza in the world.
Okay. EJ Lennon, you have approximately 1 minute to go ahead, actually 2 minutes to go ahead and follow up this response.
Okay, first of all, Chicken Dog is talking a whole bunch of lies right now because I have never paid this man to make an endorsement video for me. No, you stop. You're the liar. No,
you're lying.
No, you're the one who's lying. You're the one. Okay, I'm gonna tell you this right now. Chicken Dog I never paid Chicken Dog. I never paid Chicken Dog to make that video. He made it on his own free will. I never told him to do it. I never told him. No. He's the one who's lying. I'm not the liar. He is.
Bro.
I say this right now. I'm the one. He's the one who's lying, not me. And I never told him to make that video. He made it his own free will. Also, another thing I just want to point out, that the fact that after he made that video, he went behind my back and voted for himself in the 2020 election.
Okay, that's a lie. That's a lie.
No, it's not. That's a lie. No. He voted for himself.
I voted for Ginger.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, I am sure.
Why did Chicken Dog? Why did Chicken Dog come up on the results?
Because I have supporters.
Apparently you do. Apparently you do. I never told you about the video. I never told you to make that video. I never paid you, And I never said I was giving out free pizza. I was never promising free pizza or EJ Lennon Day or anything you mentioned in that video because
I
I
never
never
said
told you to
anything
make
about
that.
EJ Lennon Day. What's that
Yes, you
about? You want to
did.
talk about
Yes,
that?
you did. You literally
No,
said that in the
what's EJ
video.
Lennon Day? What's EJ Lennon Day?
No, no,
Explain
no.
what EJ Lennon Day is.
I don't know what EJ Lennon Day is because
Okay,
I
because
never
I
promised
never
that.
said that.
You
You said
said that.
that. So
No,
explain what
no,
EJ
no, no,
Lennon
no,
Day
no,
is.
no. You said that. You said that.
No. I never said that. I just said
Yes, you did.
no.
Yes, you
The
did. We
EJ.
can literally roll
No.
the tape. We can literally roll the tape.
Gentlemen. Thank you for your questions. In regards to specifically Chicken Dog, there is claims from Eamon that apparently you voted for yourself in the election. Now, we did do some fact research before the election began. We looked into statements regarding this, and we can find under our reports that you did not, in fact, vote for yourself, and that you actually voted for Ginger Snap Gannon, which goes against the statement of
That's even
voting for
another
EJ
big
Lennon.
shock. So he actually voted for Ginger, made a whole video on his free will, telling people to vote for me, and meanwhile didn't even vote for me.
No, you're manipulating, dude. No, I only made that video because you paid me.
No, I did not. That
Yes,
no,
you did.
you're
Yes, you
lying.
did.
That
Yes,
is a
you did.
lie. That is a lie. I never paid you.
Okay, then
Never
say it in
paid
a
you.
straight face. Look at the camera, still in the straight face.
I have never paid Chicken Dog to make that video. He made that video on his own free will.
Lies.
No,
Lies.
no, stop lying.
Lies.
No, he's
Lies.
lying. He's lying. I'm
Lies.
not the liar. Can you stop? I'm talking here. I have never paid. I never told Chicken Dog to make that video. He made his own free will, and I never paid him to do that.
Okay, gentlemen.
Chicken Dog is a liar. He is lying about this.
Gentlemen, we will move on to the next question. Thank you for your answers. The next question is a third Q&A question. Q&A question apparently comes from Ginger Snap Gannon. The question is supposedly about in terms of EJ Lennon losing the election 4 years ago. Supposedly, 4 years ago, if EJ Lennon was to lose the election, he would have to fight Conor McGregor. However, as we all know, and has been reported by the Associated Press, Conor McGregor would go ahead and has officially announced his endorsement of EJ Lennon, tracking back and kind of disproving statements that they were ever going to fight if EJ lose the election, which they promised. This is according to Associated Press and also Axios news sources as well through fact checking. EJ Lennon, in regards to this statement, can you go ahead and clarify your response in regards to stuff such as you would fight Conor McGregor?
I just have to simply say that I have never confirmed that I was going to fight Conor McGregor if I lost the 2020 election. I've never once said that in writing, never said that verbally. I never said that. And I don't know why Chicken Dog is like shaking his head right now, because what I'm saying is the truth and nothing but the truth, that I have never promised that I was going to fight Conor McGregor.
Okay.
Why do you think he's endorsing me? Because he's a supporter of me.
Okay. Ginger, you got 1 minute to follow up.
Did you just say Ginger?
Not Ginger. Sorry. My mistake, guys.
Okay.
My mistake. My mistake.
Guys,
Chicken Dog. You have
Yo, what's up, guys?
Chicken Dog. You have 1 minute to go ahead and respond. Chicken Dog, you have 1 minute to respond.
Okay. I'm gonna act professional now. Okay. So. All right. So how did this whole Conor McGregor thing started? Because I'm not really in the loop. Do you want to answer that, EJ?
Yeah, you can answer it if you want. Yeah. Wait, what?
I just asked you a question. How does whole Conor McGregor thing started? I don't really know.
The whole Conor McGregor thing started. I mean, well, it's because obviously Conor McGregor is also Irish, and Conor McGregor. Well, he always supported the Irish Party.
So he supported the old Irish Party.
Yeah.
The one that's doing the cloning, the one that's committing the crimes.
Oh, I never
Yes,
said
you
that.
just said
I
that.
never said the old Irish party is doing the cloning. I said
You
the new
just
Irish
said
party.
I said the old Irish party, and you said yes, so you agree with me.
I did not say that.
You
I did
disagree
not
with me.
say that.
You disagree with me,
No,
EJ.
the old Irish party is not doing the cloning. I never said that.
Okay, okay, gentlemen, we
Oh,
must
I
move
unplugged my
on
headphones.
to the next question. The next question, and hopefully Chicken Dog is here to hear this.
Yeah,
Dog,
I'm
are you
here.
there? Okay. Next
I got my
question is
headphones back
going to
in.
be another Q&A question. This one is specifically from Slayer. The question from Slayer, which we will go back and look at. The question from Slayer is regarding EJ going to jail. Now, obviously, EJ, you have a history of stuff such as court cases, where even Chicken Dog represented you about, I would say, 3 years ago, 2021. Now, as of about a year ago, it has been a year since your case against EJ versus the People. EJ versus the People, if people do not know, was a case in which EJ was accused of rigging the 2020 IJCC election and also being involved in the January 6th riots that happened involving Donald J. Trump when he had lost his election and claimed false election fraud. Now, EJ Lennon, my question for you is, for the People specifically, what makes you fit to run when you have all of these convictions against you, which have now been cleared under the U.S. Supreme Court? However,
Well,
do you believe this
it's all
affects
been
your
cleared.
presidency?
I'm gonna say this right now, Swift, because I have been cleared by the IJCC with all these. I have been cleared of these crimes and of these charges. I, by me running, if I win the election, I will prove to the people of the IJCC that I am a worthy leader, and I will be able to, uh, prove to myself and redeem myself that I will bring greatness to the IJCC.
Chicken Dog, you have 1 minute to, actually 2 minutes to follow up this question.
Okay. First off, are you gonna rig this election too?
No, I am not going to be rigging this election.
I don't understand how you got let back in if you rigged the election in the past
Yeah,
or
but
tried
the
to. They
IJCC
failed.
chose to clear me. But the IJCC chose to clear me and is allowing me to run again. So
Okay. I don't know. A lot of this just doesn't make
I don't
sense
know
with
why does
me.
this matter anymore? I don't know why does this still matter. I've been cleared to run. I'm obviously allowed to run by the IJCC. The
I don't know.
IJCC is
I just
letting me
don't trust
run in
you.
the election.
I just don't trust you.
A scout is trustworthy.
I just don't trust you, man. You committed a lot of
Well,
crimes.
yeah, crimes that 90% of these most of these crimes have been I've been framed for. So
Do you want to elaborate what you mean by frame for?
well, for example, the Foss incident. I was accused for the Foss incident, which
What were
was
you accused? What?
the Foss explosion.
Okay.
The explosion of the Foss test site. Basically, what happened was, so that test site was sabotaged by the new
We
Irish
would,
Party. You know, the ones that making the rebels, the people who
we
rebelled
would,
against me,
we would,
the people who who betrayed me
excuse
and are
me,
making clones of
excuse,
me. They
ex,
sabotaged my Foss
ex,
testing site
ex,
and caused an
ex,
explosion.
ex, excuse me.
Hello?
We would like to go ahead and just follow up. We did do a fact check on regards to FOSS, according to Associated Press fact check and ABC News. It has been confirmed that you were involved in, well, it is aware to that the public that you were involved in matters regarding the funding of the FOSS facility. You claim that you were not directly responsible for it in any way and that you had no involvement in that it was an EJ clone. But how could you provide funding if you say you're not involved in it, then why did you provide funding?
Provide funding to what?
The FOSS test facility.
No, okay. The Foss test site was my testing site. The explosion was due to it being sabotaged. It got sabotaged. The reason why there was an explosion is because somebody sabotaged my my facility. And then they accused me that, and because I was in charge of the testing site, I was accused. So obviously, I was accused of being responsible for it.
ChickenDog, you have 1 minute to follow
And
this.
that's why there were charges on me.
I want to follow up. That would explain all the tax fraud. That's where all the money went to.
The tax fraud?
Yeah. From the Irish Party.
The new Irish Party, you mean? The tax fraud was
I'm talking
caused
about
by
the old Irish Party.
Okay, what about the tax fraud?
I mean, where was all that
There
money
was no
going
tax
to?
fraud. There was no tax fraud.
How can you prove that?
Because there was never any tax fraud.
Can we get a fact check? Can we get back to it?
Where's the fact check? Where is it? Where is it? Where's the proof? Where's the proof?
Mr. Amon, we are going to mute you. We did fact check this before the debate, and we fact checked most things in regards to tax fraud. Now, you were convicted of tax fraud, you were accused of tax fraud, and you were convicted for both of these things. Now, it was found out that you did these under what was at the time called the Irish Party. There was no organization at the time formed in 2020 known as the New Irish Party. You claim that you're not affiliated with the New Irish Party and original Irish Party. Funding for the FOSS test facility was in fact provided by the Irish Party. According to documents stated from the FTC, it was basically confirmed that you have donated about approximately $35 million for lab facilities in particular relating to FOSS. This is fact checked from AP and Axios. Would you like to go ahead and follow up this statement?
AP and what?
Axios.
I don't know what the heck is Axios.
Axios is a news organization.
I've never heard of Axios before. I've never heard of this news organization.
Okay. All right. ChickenDog, do you have any other further additional comments before we move on to our next key question?
I mean, not really, but I'm just gonna say the facts are there. The evidence is there. It's proven. And it's the same thing I'm noticing with EJ. It's just the lies keep adding up.
What lies? What lies?
You just lied literally a minute ago.
What did I lie about? What did I lie about?
The tax fraud. You literally lied about the tax fraud.
No, I didn't.
Oh, now you're being quiet. You're like, no, I didn't.
Okay.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
Okay. Time is up for that question. You're gonna move on to number 3, our key question. Ensuring the IJCC has solid border control. As you guys are aware, there has been in this 2024 U.S. presidential election, there's been a lot of debate over border control. This has been a topic for about the past decade in terms of elections. IJCC Island, of course, is known for being an island that was newly built, and at this time, it is growing its military and its border control over time. ChickenDog, you have specifically stated that you would like to see tighter border control of the IJCC island and IJCC nations. However, you have decided to not to push for mass deportation, as you do see it as being named. EJ, however, you have pushed for mass deportation of the IJCC island, saying that illegal immigrants are quote-unquote stains of this community and do not deserve to be within the U.S. and, in fact, the IJCC nations. EJ Lennon, if you would like to go ahead and comment on this.
Yeah, I just want to say that I wanted to debunk that claim because that if there's there's apparent, so there are claims going around, there are rumors going around that I am supporting deportation in the IJCC, which is not true. That those rumors are false. I do not want to deport anybody out of the IJCC, but I want to create a system where people will get I would like to make it easier so people who are illegal immigrants could easily get IJCC citizenship and have it for everybody. I want to make access to getting citizenship for IJCC Island a lot easier because these last 4 years it has been very, very difficult for people to get citizenship in the IJCC. That's why if I'm elected, I'll be making it a lot easier. The process is going to be a lot simpler and a lot faster, so we can get everybody who's in the IJCC a citizen of IJCC Island.
Okay, Mr. Chicken Dog, you have 2 minutes to respond.
All right. I'm just gonna start off at this. I'm gonna do everything in my power to make sure. Obviously, it's easier to get in IJCC for illegal immigrants. I feel like everyone should deserve a chance to get in if they
Exactly.
take the time and effort to try to. However, besides everything we're talking about, I'm really get straight to the point. I'm gonna make sure everything goes better because the last few years been all right, but we don't like what I said earlier with the previous questions, like very earlier in the debate. We don't want to be like other countries right now with their issues. Like we don't have that many current problems, but we don't want to create more problems in the IJCC.
Okay, thank you
Yes.
for answering that question. Now, Mr. Amon, you said that you would like for there to be a citizenship allowment for immigrants that are currently in the IJCC island or a part of a nation of IJCC. Now, of course, this does kind of conflict with statements in the past that you have supported Trump. Trump has gone on to say that multiple times in the past, 2016, 2020, and most recently in 2024, that he would like to see illegal immigrants get deported from the United States. He has also gone on to say statements that are factually not true, such as that in Springfield, Ohio, that there are apparently that Haitians are apparently eating cats, dogs, and of course, this goes against your statement regarding citizenship. For my question for you, EJ, follow up, you'll get 2 minutes to answer this question. My question for you is, if Trump goes against your statement, you have supported him multiple times in the past, then why are you pushing for a lesser immigration status? You have 2 minutes to answer.
Because whatever Trump has done in the past, I want to not be just like him. I want to be, better than what he has done. I want to have a better system for for immigration in the IJCC. Like I want to have a better approach on this than what Trump is doing. I feel Trump should be making it easier to grant citizenship to all immigrants, but he is not doing that. Um, that's why I'm if I get elected, that's why I would like them to do this for the IJCC and make this easier for the IJCC.
Go ahead and follow up this question, Chicken Dog. You have one
I'm
minute.
I'm just a little confused. Like first off, why support him if you don't agree with his views?
There's some things like I support with him about, and there's some things that I don't really want to get too much in detail with it because we are not focused because this is not about the United States. This is about the IJCC.
Obviously, but it's more of like your views. People are voting you depending on what you're gonna do for IJCC. But if you're gonna lie to the people, how they're gonna trust you when you're in office?
Because I would not be lying about this. What I want to do for the IJCC, like just because my viewpoints might be different to one of the presidential candidates in the United States election, doesn't mean that like my views are going to be exactly the same. I can still support a candidate in the United States election. I don't have to support him completely because it's more because like as I said, this is the IJCC. This is not the United States. This is a presidential debate for the IJCC, not the United States.
Gentlemen, So my next question for you, EJ, is specifically this is a Q&A question. There have been questions about you and your involvement with particularly the Irish president Michael D. Higgins. As far as I'm aware, and not really as far as I'm aware, more so, it was released in your campaign video that the Irish president approves of you, and this source is coming
Yes.
from CNBC, a organization known for financial news. Now, there has been questions over specifically your mainly your heritage in regards to if you are Irish American or not. This does echo sentiments that Donald Trump was questioning Kamala Harris's race in question. These are very similar topics of worry right now, but at the moment, it has been reported that Kamala Harris is in fact actually African American and both Indian American, as both of her parents were African American and Indian. My question for you, Eamon, is if people are questioning if you are Irish American, do you think this could affect your campaign, or do you think it has no meaning?
I do not believe this would affect my campaign, even though I am Irish American. I do not think this will affect my campaign. The fact that the Irish I have been endorsed by the Irish president. So if the Irish president approves of me, then so should the people of Ireland.
Okay, Mr. Chicken Dog, you have 1 minute. Go ahead and respond. Mr. Chicken Dog, do you have any response to this?
Wait, what was the question?
The question was over if EJ. It has been rumored that EJ is not Irish American. What is your response to this?
I mean,
Actually, it has been proven that he is Irish American.
how does this relate to me or the debate?
Okay.
Like, I'm just gonna be honest because I feel like I just don't know what to say about that.
Okay. All right.
That's not my business. That's his personal business. But I'm just more focused on getting elected and help the IJCC succeed. I'm not worried about if this person's Irish American or not.
Okay. Perfect. We'll move on to the next question then. This is going to be the fourth topic out of 5. The fourth topic is involvement with war. Of course, there has been worries of the IJCC getting involved in war. However, Ginger Snap Gannon has stated that at this time they do not intend on getting involved in war unless there is threats against IJCC Island. They have also declined to be involved in any as well. Of course, we all know about the Great IJCC War, which happened approximately 100 years ago, involving a former Irish party, United States, and also potentially Germany involved with it at the time. This was about 100 years ago, and ever since then, there has been no talks of war with IJCC, maintaining its peace and prosperity for about almost 100 years. Now, Chicken Dog, you've stated in the past that you would not like to be involved indirectly with the war, and that you would only provide monetary funds for governments toward war efforts. EJ, you have had more of a status of working with the Ireland government to further the expansion of their warfare and to go ahead and further the expansion of their weapons and artillery. So, for Mr. Chicken Dog, what is your response to this question and what is your answer? You have 2 minutes now.
Okay. Yeah, we don't want to be in any wars. Wars are pointless. Like, we use past wars as a lesson in life because wars cause more problems and we're just gonna slowly kill the world. But it's always good to be prepared for defense in case anyone attacks us. But if like we have a country that needs support, we're gonna help support them, give them supplies they need if they're in danger. But we're gonna protect the IJCC from threats, but we don't want war unless people are gonna attack our home.
Okay, Mr. EJ Lennon, you have 2 minutes to respond.
All right. Well, I plan to continue Ginger's plan that he had for the last 4 years about not getting involved with any wars or not starting any wars of any other nations. Yes, we would supply other nations for protection and stuff, but even though I am working with Ireland, Ireland also does not plan to be going to war with any nations at all. Ireland is a very peaceful nation, and they do not plan to start wars with anybody. And that's why also Ireland will also help protect the IJCC in case if somebody tries to attack the IJCC. But other from that, we do not plan to start any wars or plan to do any wars. Also, I also want to point out that when Trump was in the presidency, there was no wars happening when he was president. In the last 4 years, during the Biden administration, there has been two wars that has happened: the war in the Middle East and then the Russia and Ukraine war. Um, so I would plan not to be doing any wars, starting any wars with the IJCC, and the IJCC will be remaining as a peaceful nation as President Ginger has done for the last 4 years.
We would like to go ahead and follow up that statement with really the Ireland Prime Minister said that they are going to cut back ties with Israel and no longer provide monetary funds. Now, you're going to run for the IJCC. You're going to work with many nations to provide funds for Israel. My question for you specifically is, are you going to provide funds for the U.S. government and military if the Ireland military does not support the war in Gaza right now?
I mean, I don't. Well, I mean, the IJCC would not be supporting the war in Gaza either, because we do not want us to be reporting any wars or showing any involvement to any wars that are happening. We do not want to be showing any of like Ireland does not support the war on Gaza, and neither does the IJCC.
Okay, Mr. Chicken Dog, please go ahead and follow up this statement.
I'm not gonna support because war, like I said before, we don't want any wars, but I actually want to bring something up because that's just all I have to say for that topic. But EJ, I thought we weren't gonna talk about Trump, man. Why you keep bringing up Trump?
I don't know. I just wanted to point something out.
I
Okay.
thought you said it wasn't about the U.S. election.
I know, but I was just mentioning something else. Okay. I know. I just wanted to bring it up, but I just wanted to bring it up. I
I'm
just
just
wanted to
saying,
bring that up. Listen, I just wanted to bring that up. Yes,
priorities,
this is the
IJCC,
IJCC.
J. Trump.
Yeah.
Okay, we will move to our next question. This is going to be a Q&A question. It's also in regards to potentially inner warfare that is happening with the United States. There has been a rise, obviously, of the whole movement with Make America Great Again and Donald Trump. Of course, January 6th did happen approximately 3.5 years ago. It's going to be almost 4 years since that has happened. There has been concerns that if Kamala Harris and Tim Walz were to win this election, there's a potential for potentially another situation regarding January 6th. The IJCC in the past has maintained a neutral image standpoint, simply not advocating for the support of stuff such as terrorist attacks on the Capitol, but has also stated that they do not have any comment on if the false under Ginger Snap Gannon. Mr. EJ Lennon, multiple times in the past, you have said many comments and shared around many comments or some comments regarding stuff such as the election being fake. Now, been kind of vocal of this a couple years back. What makes you different from now?
Hello?
There,
I'm sorry. What are you asking about?
I'm asking you about your thoughts on January 6th and the potential of it happening again if Kamala
Oh,
Harris was to
yeah.
win. However, my question is,
I do not support the events of January 6th. Obviously January 6th is considered an act of terrorism. And also I do not condone the fact that there were people waving Confederate flags in the US Capitol, even though, the Confederacy no longer exists and people don't want to let go of a flag that's not even the flag of the United States.
okay,
And also, I just want to say this right now. Even if Trump wins, it's like there's still going to be riots. You saw what happened in 2016. You saw what happened in 2016. So, like don't act like that's not going to happen again.
We can confirm that in 2016 that there was a minor innocent with riots. However, nobody was hurt and killed. There
Yeah, yeah.
was the
There was no
woman's.
injuries, but there was a lot of protests.
There was the women's
We don't know
march,
what's gonna
which was
happen next.
there was the women's march, which was considered a peaceful protest. The difference between both of them is in January 6th, approximately about 4 to 6 people have died, including multiple police officers from circumstance. You say that it would not happen again, but in the past, again, you have been supportive of Trump. So, what makes it different from then to now? Want to answer this question, or you don't have to answer?
I rather choose not to answer.
Okay, thank you very much. Chicken Dog, you have 2 minutes to go ahead and follow up with this question.
I mean, there's nothing for me to say. It's more like the fact that he's not gonna want to answer that. It's just suspicious. You know what I mean?
It's not that suspicious. It's really not that suspicious.
I don't know, man.
I don't know, man. I don't know about you either, but like, you like don't act like that you've done some suspicious things too.
What are you
Don't
talking
that-
about? What are you talking about?
I don't need to explain myself.
I think you do, man, because you have the spotlight, and if you don't say anything,
Like you saying that I paid you to make that the endorsement video, which I never did, which I
You
never
did.
did.
You did.
No, I did not. No, I
You
did
did.
not. That was on your free will. You made that on your free
You
will.
did.
I never told you to make it. I never told you to make it. I never paid you. You made that on your free will.
Why are you lying to the people, man?
I'm not lying to the people. I'm not lying to the people. I
Come
am
on,
not
bro.
lying to. And I am not lying to the people. I did not.
Yes, you did pay me, bro.
No. Oh yeah, where's the proof? Prove it. Prove it. Do you have the proof? Do you have proof? Do you have proof?
No, because this was in person in Long Island. We talked about this in Long Island, man.
That is not true.
Yes,
When?
it's true. I visit you in Long Island.
Back in 2020.
Yes.
No, we did not even meet in 2020.
Okay,
What are you
gentle-
talking about? That is false information. We met in 2022.
That is a
Gentlemen,
lie.
gentlemen, we will move on to another Q&A question in regards to stuff. This was a pretty interesting question. Supposedly, Mr. Chicken Dog,
Yep.
multiple times in the past you've said that you would like to move away from community drama ever happening ever again in any sort of community, particularly the community, as you see it as it being a stain. My question for you is, if you were IJCC president, what would you do to prevent any of drama from
If anyone's causing drama, they out.
Mr. EJ Lennon? Do you have a response to this question?
I'm sorry. I just had a quick phone call. I'm sorry. What was the question? I'm sorry.
Mr. Eamon J. Mr. Eamon J. Lennon, my question was in regards to community drama within the Joy-Con Boys community. If you were to do anything and to, what would you do to prevent any sort of drama from ever happening in the community, and what actions would
If people try to start drama in the community, I will just boot them out. Basically, I'll just simply just boot them out, and just not be and disassociate with them.
Okay. Mr. Chicken Dog, do you have any follow-up, yes or no?
Yeah, I'll just have something quick to say. Yeah, we don't really tolerate any drama in the Joy-Con Boys community, and if people want to cause problem, they could go walk away.
Okay. Thank you very much. We're going to move on to the fifth and the final question. This question is regarding democracy and the IJCC. Now, obviously, as we are aware, democracy is a very important part of this election process, not only for 2024, but also just IJCC and the elections. Of course, IJCC has stated in the past, we will ensure that voting is in fact correct and true. In the past, we have had incidents regarding voter fraud in which votes have been attempted to either be thrown away or potentially rigged for another politician. We will make further, they said they will make further work to go ahead and prevent this from ever happening. Now, obviously, this is also pertaining to the U.S. election. There has been reports of voter fraud, particularly in the past, and this has been a major worry, but it has been factually proven that voter fraud had not existed or did not happen factually, according to the U.S. and Dominion voting. 2020, 4 years ago. So my question for you is, Chicken Dog, you have received endorsements from many political candidates such as Kamala Harris and Tim Walz, a lot of presidents and former presidents, including Joe Biden, Bill Clinton, Barack Obama, and one of the oldest being what's his name?
Jimmy Carter.
Jimmy Carter. Yeah, sorry, just a bit of a thing there. You've also received endorsements from Chance the Rapper, Donald Glover, and Lizzo, as well as many other people, including, surprisingly enough, Playboy Cardi. EJ, you have received endorsements from the Republican nominees for this year's election, but both Donald J. Trump and J.D. Vance from Ohio. You've also received endorsements from Aiden Ross and Conor McGregor, as well as receiving endorsements from Tate. So my question for you is, specifically EJ, is you have supported Trump in the past, you voted for him in 2020, and you've also shared posts from Trump's organization, specifically on Instagram within Instagram stories. You've also liked in the past many posts from organizations that are right-wing affiliated, such as Fox News and the Daily Wire, showing far-right and radical content. My question for you, EJ, is particularly regarding that. If you have said in the past that you do not like Donald Trump, but have also voted for him and have shared content, does this in any way affect your election status and your ability to win this election?
I mean, I do not dislike Donald Trump. I mean, just because like that I support him doesn't just because I support him and I support it and I voted for him should not affect my status in this upcoming election.
Mr.
This
Chick-
shouldn't this
Oh,
shouldn't
sorry.
this should not be used against me. Put it that way. This should not be affecting my chances of winning the election.
Mr. Chicken Dog, you have 2 minutes to follow up this question.
I mean, I appreciate all the support from all the people that support me. As for what EJ said, I don't want to get too much into like other politicians in other countries because my main concern is the IJCC and winning this election.
Mr. EJ, do you have any follow-ups in regards to this?
I mean, I just want to talk about some of these other public endorsements that I have received.
You may go ahead. 2 minutes.
Yes. All right. Well, I just want to point this out that I do not support some of these endorsements. Like I just want to point out that I do not support Aiden Ross and Andrew Tate. I don't understand why they chose to endorse me in this election, even though I've never really supported them at all. So I don't know why they chose to endorse me at all to begin with. The only, besides Trump, obviously, but really the only endorsement that I do support is Conor McGregor.
Okay. Do you have any comments in regards to your support from Conor McGregor?
I have not spoken to Conor McGregor as of late, but but I do have to say that we do I am working that we have made an agreement. We are doing like a partnership. I am doing some kind of a partnership with his bar in Dublin, the Black Forge. We're gonna be doing we're gonna be having hosting like a Guinness event in the Black Forge. So that we are planning to do a partnership with his Black Forge pub in Dublin.
Mr. Chicken Dog, do you want to respond to this? You will have one.
I mean, I feel like I don't really got anything to say, but I'm just gonna keep saying what I've been saying. I'm just here for the people, for the Joy-Con boys, and I'm just here to help IJCC and become the next president. And I'll do anything to help you guys.
Alrighty. Well, we're going to end with closing statements. Mr. EJ Lennon, you have decided in the coin toss in which you have won, which was specifically heads. you have decided to go ahead and move forward with the closing statement, you may begin your closing statement, which will be 3 minutes long. Please start now.
So for my closing statement, I would just want to point out that I've said this before. I'm going to say this again, that I did not. I said this earlier, but it's about this this so-called video that Chicken Dog made 4 years ago that I did not tell him to make it. I did not pay him. Also, I also want to say this now too, that if I win this election, this is gonna be I plan to, keep keep the community drama free, and just keep people united, because that's what the IJC is all about. And I'm not that fond of some of my public endorsements. I do want to try and get some better endorsements. That's what I'm gonna be working on. But you I really hope that you do support me in the long run for this election, because I do want to bring a lot of great things to the community and to the IJCC.
All right, Mr. Chicken Dog, you may move forward with your statement. You'll have 3 minutes to respond.
All right. I'm just gonna say this. I feel like I already said everything I need to say about like my views and stuff. And honestly, I could use this last few minutes to go at this guy for lying for the whole debate, but I'm not gonna do that because I already made my point. Hey, it's my turn, buddy. Anyways, I already made my point. Now I just want to do this closing statement. I want to thank you all for supporting me. I've been seeing all the support, even from the endorsement from Ginger. It means a lot, man. And I'm gonna put all my effort for my campaign. My campaign video is coming out soon. And also, I would like to announce that Toasty is gonna be my VP, and I'm gonna be putting my heart and soul out for you guys because I love you guys. I love the community, and I'm gonna make sure that IJCC, you know, is successful and everyone has a good time, no drama, and you know, just everyone chills out and do good for the country.
Perfect. Thank you too for being a part of this debate. We appreciate your time and consideration. We both wish you luck in presidential campaigns. Now, to the viewers at home, thank you very much for being a part of this. We would like to also formally, let people know across the nation that are in the United States. Please go ahead and vote. If you go to vote.org, you will be able to find resources on how to vote early, absentee ballots, mail-in ballots, and more. Please go follow EJ Lennon. Go follow Chicken Dog, and the election day will be on November 5th. But we actually have a really important announcement regarding this. November 3rd will begin early voting for IJCC, meaning that people can go ahead and begin voting from the times of 7 a.m. on November 3rd, all on November 3rd at 7 a.m. EST, all the way to about 5 p.m. EST. There will also be the option on November 4th to vote. However, this will be at 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. You're also going to have full 24-hour voting on actual election. Thank you all very much for this presentation. And yeah.
Sorry to cut you off. Can you just tell them where to vote?
The voting will be available on the Froless Red Twitter account. You can follow it at Froless Red with 2 Ds. It will also be available in a community post on EJ Lennon 2, and both candidates will share it out as well. It will also be available in the announcements for the Chicken Dog CDF server. Also be available within the announcement Joy Comboys server as well, ran by Ginger Gannon. I appreciate both of your guys' time, and that is all. We thank you all very much for watching. Have a good night.